Well, we know Detroit's a really hard guard. Why? Because of their style of play, because our size doesn't really match with their size. The way that they want to get downhill and use dribble penetration, the way that they press, the way that they offensive rebound, and that's not easy for anybody to go up against. So we knew that we had our hands full. I think the part that made it challenging is in the second quarter when we're guarding the penetration really well, all of a sudden they hit 4 threes. And now you feel like you have to adjust a little bit. And so it sort of puts you back on your heels a little bit. We didn't really have the momentum we wanted going into halftime. I did really appreciate our third quarter. I thought we came out really ready and really aggressive. I thought Maddie had a great game. It just felt like every shot she took, they almost did all go in. She just had a real knack for finding the little sweet spot, especially in the zone, and hitting shots when we really needed it to. Are there things to clean up? Yeah, 100%. I just, we keep striving to finish quarters better and finish games better, and we're just not doing that at a great level right now.
What does it say about the way this team deals with and faces adversity head on?
I think our response to it's really great. I think that you have to step back. It's easy on paper or easy to leave this game and go, oh, like we build a lead and then we lose it. Well, it's also very, very difficult to build a lead in the first place. And to build 20-point leads, I believe, 2 or 3 times throughout the game is really hard to do, to play with that lead. So as much as us coaches want to just continue to, we have to find ways to get better, there's no question. But the target is so big on your back. And these teams, especially when you look at Detroit, I give them a lot of credit. And their coaches have them playing really hard despite a losing record. That's hard to play against because these teams don't have anything to lose. They are taking shots. The kid in the first half had hit 1 3 all year, and she hit 2 against us in the second quarter. I mean, that's the type of stuff we're facing. So we're really hard on our players to try and finish better, and we do have to. We have to take a step back and say what we're doing is really hard to do in the first place.
Maddie, like Kayla said, it seemed like you weren't really going to miss too much out there tonight. Did you just feel like you were in a zone against Detroit Mercy?
Yeah, I think that just with all the preparation we did, leading up to this game and then in shoot around, I think I was just ready and my teammates were able to find me and I was able to find them.
It seemed like Jenna was really putting her body on the line tonight in a lot of ways.
Yeah, she needs a nice bath.
Yeah. What does it say about her, the way that she
Well,
played tonight?
she typically shoots it better, and I know that she wanted one of those to go in, and I know she's hunting it. What's really special about Jenna Geyer is she finds other ways to be a great leader and impact the game. And tonight it was diving on the ground for loose balls. It was blocking shots. It was continuing to rebound at a really good level. So nothing about it was. There's a lot of things that won't show up here on the box score, but she showed incredible leadership tonight. I think the crowd knew it because they got loud a couple times just for her pure effort, and I think that's a really important thing for us too.
Maddie, how does that effort from Jenna and the effort from anybody in a game like this where you guys are certainly physical with the other team, how does that kind of give you guys extra energy on the bench and on the floor, watching your teammate put her all out there?
I think she's just a great leader and a great teammate, so when she's willing to sacrifice her body like that, it just gets everybody riled up because it's like if she's doing it, then everybody else, better be doing it too. So I think she's just a great leader in that.
What do you look forward to for Thursday? I know it's one game, like the next, 12 days?
Yeah. Again, we just have to go back and break this one down and look at both games this weekend and break down where we have to get better. And ball security is going to continue to be at the top of our list because, for the most part, we took care of it. I think we had 7 turnovers at half, and then we just got sloppy with it, and especially against the press. For one example, there's always things that you can pick up on that when you're not shooting it the best, and we only hit 4 threes tonight, other things become glaringly important that you've got to be able to get the ball back inside and take care of it and things like that. So we'll just continue to get better. Again, it's one game at a time. We're not overlooking anybody. Certainly we love playing at home. 2,000 plus people today. It got loud when we needed it to. It's so great to have our alums back. We just celebrated them in the locker room, and to hear their old stories and to see them all out there at halftime, just getting recognized because they built this place. They helped build this program. It's a program that's rich in tradition and success. I don't know that this player would be sitting next to me right now if our program didn't have the level of success that we had. I don't know that she chooses to come here. But that's because of all the alums. It's 53 years of Green Bay women's basketball that we got to celebrate today. And it's a really important tradition, and we're glad everybody was able to come back and celebrate with us.
One more for my own curiosity.
Yeah.
Timeouts at the end. What's the logic there?
Why did I take them?
Yeah.
Advance the ball and avoid the press, which I thought would help us to not turn it over. That was the plan. That's why.
Sorry.
That's what's nice in the women's game is you can take it and advance it. That's why we chose to do it. Yeah.
How do you balance getting better but still enjoying?
That's a great question. I have a hard time with that sometimes because most coaches do, I think, because you are just constantly looking ahead. I think today, just in having 30 alums join us in the locker room right there, that makes me slow down for a moment and just really appreciate this place. And again, how hard it is to build 20-point leads against some of these teams in our league. It's not easy to do. It's not like there's other teams that are doing that on a consistent basis. So, I don't know. Sometimes I need a reality check of we're in a good place. We are enjoying it. I think there's a lot of laughs with this team. They are going back to school on Monday. We filled their long winter break with a lot of activities just off the court. That stuff, a lot of dinners together. Those kinds of things help you stop and say, this is a really special group. It's really amazing the way that all these newcomers have come together. And when you see them at a dinner, for example, or in the back of the bus, you listen to them and they sound like they've been together for 4 and 5 years, and they've been together for like 8 months. Like it's quite impressive what they've done. So sometimes I just need somebody to stop and remind me how great this team is doing, and yet just still have the edge. And they do too. They're competitors. We all are. We want to be playing our best and moving closer to that every day.
Maddie, what do you enjoy most about repping Green Bay and wearing the Green Bay jersey?
I think similar to what Coach Kayla said, just the tradition that it comes with. Being on an opposing team, like you know what Green Bay stands for, and that's why I came here ultimately, is just the culture that's around it and the standard of winning that's here. So it's been a great experience.
Maddie, I know Coach doesn't look at the 0 in the loss column in conference. How do you guys as a team together not try to think about those things?
I think we just attack each game with the same mindset that we're going out to win. We're not going to overlook anyone, like Coach said, and just go out and play our game and not concern ourselves with that, but concern ourselves with doing what we need to do in order to win.